And when I have customers come in and they were to ask about, what do you think of? I told them, what do you think of these picture frames? They're junk. They fall off the wall. I mean, customers can barely open them without them breaking. What do you think of this can opener? It's junk. Don't buy it. It's a waste of money. There actually are some good things in the store. There's things that aren't junk. Probably not stuff we made. If it says Dollar Tree on the back, then it's an item with movable parts, you probably want to put it on the shelf. I've had customers coming in and going, where are the, such as, where are their glue guns? They got recalled. Don't tell them that. We're not supposed to tell. They caused fires. I heard it was 3 or 4 fires. That's why they were all recalled. That's why we destroyed them. I got to do some of it personally. I just did my knife and I put it through those cords and I ripped them because I didn't want to have somebody fish them out of the trash and try and use them and burn themselves down, burn their house down, whatever. I actually get joy now in destroying stuff that's been pull and destroy. But, or I could say I was having joy in that, you know, throwing away that stuff. But yeah, I probably shouldn't care. But I'm at work. I know how much it costs. I have a card. I have cash. I have some way of paying for it. Or I don't get it. I mean, if I was desperate, I can ask somebody I work with, can I get this? And I'll pay you back tomorrow. You know, if my card was broken or I didn't have cash. But more than likely, I don't need it. So, that whole stealing thing, me, never happened. What would I be doing? Playing music, Pandora, streaming, maybe headphones on, maybe just that. I mean, I'd sit there and even go in the office and put it, I've gone in the office before and I would put it over the intercom. I was there by myself, didn't care. Stocking boxes by myself, didn't care. Only if I felt like it, because there's all these expectations of what things are going to be, what things are going to look like. Oh, there's company coming tomorrow. There's company coming in a couple days. There's company coming next week. And the store needs to be clean. The store needs to be stocked. Occasionally, if you don't pitch in, you're not a team player. But I mostly stopped that. I mean, we're down to like literally me clocking out at, 9:40, 9:50. Gosh, I can't even get my times right. I'm that tired. Anyway, we're getting to being like 9:40, 9:50. You know, I'd clock out then if I hadn't already clocked out. And I'm there till maybe 10 o'clock, a couple minutes after. Why? Because the shop at the end, the deli, if I don't get there 10 o'clock, well before 10:20, 10:15, you're not going to get anything to eat. They shut down their cookers. So if I'm in there late leaving the store, the only thing you're going to get to eat is cold sandwich. And I've eaten so many sandwiches because I have to get the stuff put out. What? Yeah, you know, when I came in, there was like 4 baskets of go backs. And then I did a recovery, a really fast recovery, like through the store. And I go to the front, help out for a little while, back again. And I probably got like 3 or 4 more baskets of go backs. So that's probably 8 baskets of go backs, you know, enough to fill about 2 carts sometimes. You got to get all that put up before you go home. Because if you leave it in 1 basket, Melissa will have a cow. Bridget will have a cow. If Bridget has a cow at Melissa, Melissa will have a cow at you. Nothing like getting fussed out by a little person. Just rip you in a butthole. And then, you know, if you were actually talking about it to someone from corporate, you're supposed to act like, oh, yes, everything's fine, everything's dandy. We just don't like each other. And, so I just have to work during my breaks, and I don't like that. Oh, it's so hard. You know, I like to complain. I'm not really a team player. I just want to mess around and collect a paycheck. I don't actually want to do work. And I must think Dollar Tree's like super loaded and they're going to pay me money just because I complain. That's not true. I'm telling you literally half the stuff that was going on. Basically just what's going on with me. When I'm bringing someone else's name into it, I'm basically saying who forced me to do that. I mean, forced, coerced. So I can, I can freely admit right now because I don't really care. Store manager said, I don't care if you work off the clock, but if you get caught, I'll deny it. I'll act like I have no knowledge. So I could walk into her office saying, hey, I was here till 11 o'clock last night. Hey, I was here till 10:30 last night. Twice, I actually got caught. I mean, verbatim caught. Because stalkers came in at 12 o'clock. I didn't know they were coming in that early. And I believe these were either leading up to Christmas or because there was a visit. More than likely, I think for sure the one was because there was a visit that was going to be coming. And, these people from corporate, you got to make the store look as nice as you can. They don't care that you cut your hours down to like 200 hours for a store that should have 300 and something hours. You're basically missing 80, 100 hours. And, you're supposed to run the store on that. 220 hours even, I've seen. Jeez. And the store manager's about ready to cry because she's like, I don't even know how they think I'm going to run the store, much less do stocking. She's doing stocking on her own. She wasn't stocking. There wasn't nothing being stocked sometimes. No time. Everybody has to clock out on time. Well, all the stuff has to get done. Oh, even leading up to inventory. There were no hours. So, if your store looked like hell, it's your fault. It's corporate's fault. It's literally corporate's fault. Because corporate doesn't invest in their stores. What do? They come up with these grandiose ideas of people that apparently have never worked in the store in their life, saying you have to do this, you have to do that. You get to take, those setups you had, all those, how things were set. We're going to do resets. That make no sense. We're going to change things just for fun. As if, regular stocking wasn't enough. And when can you do it? When can you focus enough? Because, I'm actually a person who likes to focus on doing something, who likes to do one thing at a time, because this whole multitasking is many things done poorly. That's what I believe multitasking is. Many things done poorly. I like to have focus on one thing. Leave me alone. Don't say a damn thing to me. I just want to do this one thing. And I couldn't. So even when I left, I'm pretty sure unless someone did it, it wasn't done. Because, oh my God, I wanted to know why it wasn't coming to work. What's actually going on? Someone's lying to you about why they're not coming to work. There's something going on. But yeah. I mean, I'm so tired now. Apparently my blood sugar's dropping because I haven't really eaten today. My mom had to force me to eat because I've been so angry and upset.